Y'all, come on back in. Come on back in. Let me turn some air on because my phone here got, hot. Put it right here. That's right, y'all. Come on in, my kings and queens. Come on in, baby. Hit that like and the share button because, baby, somebody need to hear this message on today. Not tomorrow, but today. Let me set this thing up so it stay cool, baby, because we going to talk about it. Yes, y'all, come on through, up and through here. I'm finna set it up where to stay cool and y'all can still see me. How about that? That's better, y'all. All right, come on back in, my kings and queens. Y'all, come on back up in here. Come on back through. They ain't stopping that demon. Be gone. See, just like that right there. See, when it's something that you really need to get to that's beneficial and fruitful for your life. When it's spiritual fruit that's going to give you healing in your soul and in your mind and in your body. Don't you know God don't want you to hear what's going to heal you? Don't you know Satan don't want you to hear what's going to heal you? Don't you know Satan don't want you to hear what's going to deliver you? Don't you know Satan don't want you to hear what's going to elevate you? And most of all, Satan don't want you to hear what's going to save you. But see, a lot of times when you get knocked down, you got to get back up and you got to brush yourself off. You can't give up. It's okay. You gonna fall down. You gonna make some mistakes, but use a feather. And if you gonna beat yourself up about it, use a feather and not a hammer. Okay? Use a feather, baby, and not a hammer. You weren't put on this earth to be perfect. You weren't put on this earth to do everything right. Because ain't nobody perfect but God. Nobody but God. You're going to make some mistakes, but that's where God's grace and his mercy come in. But guess what? God is still hiring. Apply within. See, you got to work within yourself. It's up to you whether you want to work for God or not. That's your choice. He gives everybody a choice. We got a choice about which road we want to take. And sometimes you're gonna fall short of glory. I fall many times, probably several times a day. But that don't mean that God don't love me. Because he knows what's on the inside of me. Good morning, Tracy. Come on up in here, baby. You was about to you was put on this earth to make mistakes. Exactly. Come on, Heather. Come on back up in here. Y'all come on in here. Run that stream up and hit that like and the share button. So as I begin, he said, because me and Dad, we talk about some real stuff. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people don't understand. I said, no, it wasn't about that. When I've told y'all before, I said, sometimes when people come into your lives or when you meet a man or you meet a woman, they're not always meant to be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, or your wife. Sometimes God send people in your life to give you messages and to give you tools to use, but it's up to you to see it. But a lot of times we can't see the blessings that God has for us and put in front of us. He done put a whole feast in front of us, but we can't see it because we're too busy being distracted about the past, good morning, Annie, being distracted about our past, being distracted about things that don't even matter, that you miss what God is doing for you. You miss some blessings and then you be like, God been gave you a whole new start. He done gave you a whole new start. That man said when he came out, he was able to go buy his own clothes. Come on now. He said he blessing others. Now we talking about a person that need blessing himself. But he's blessing others. Come on now. We talking about a man that don't even have a place to stay, but he said, I got one. He got a roof over his head. But we talking about, we got more than he got, but he's still willing to share. That man planting seeds. He know what he doing. You're going to make mistakes. I don't know. Somebody need to hear this today. If you struggling with whatever you struggling with, if you struggling with gambling, if you struggling with alcoholism, if you struggling with drugs, whatever you struggling with, I don't care. You could be struggling with being a Jezebel. I don't know. If you want healing and you want God to change things in your life, it's going to start with you and it's definitely going to end with you. You got to want it. I can't walk that road for you. I can't make them decisions for you because guess what? I got to hold myself accountable. Now I can work with you and give you the tools to use because I'm finna break something down. Watching the replay. Okay, go ahead and do what you got to do, Freedom. Let me tell y'all something. It's just like school, y'all. Prime example. Everybody came for the same thing. We all enrolled in this class. Okay, we all enrolled to become medical. I'm just using this as a synopsis or whatever y'all want to call it on the day. Okay? Y'all keep them hearts and them thumbs up going for me right now. Because I need them all. Because I'm going to bring you the word. Oh, let me put this back down now too. Yeah, I'm finna put it back. Because y'all ain't got to send no stars. Y'all can send the cash app if you want to. I'm finna put it right back down here. Hold up. I'm finna tell you something. And it's going to bless somebody today because it surely is blessing me, baby. I'm telling you, I'm learning and I'm learning and I'm learning. Satan won't win over here. Baby. Period. Hold up, y'all. Y'all, wait a minute. I'm finna break it down to you. I'm finna tell y'all something right now. I'm finna tell y'all because, you know, sometimes we got to break it down a bit, make it more clearer. There it is. It's at the bottom because a lot of y'all be asking me for my cash app. It is at the bottom. If you want to give something, you can. If you don't have to. It's not a requirement. I'm going to still give you diamond 100%. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Hello, somebody. Now, keep that stream going. Okay, say everybody say, you know what? I want to be a medical assistant. So, you know, everybody going to be a medical. You got 30 people went to apply to be a medical assistant because they were so sure this is what they wanted to do. They wanted a new outlook on life. They needed a new career. They wanted to make money, and it sounded good, and the requirements and everything else sounded real good to them, and you know, and they serious about it, you know. So we all in class now. Come on, I'm finna take y'all somewhere. We all in class. Okay, everything going good. You excited all about it. Then, you know, sometimes people might have some things that come along that get in the way. You know, ain't got no babysitter, or, you know, your car done broke down, so you might not make it to class, or a lot of things going on the outside that's trying to keep you from getting this diploma, this certificate that you need to get. Now, if you got your teacher going to give you everything you need, and sometimes she going to see something going on with you, but she see the potential because you still really want to do it. And you might have brought your child to school with you because you say you ain't going to miss no class, okay? So, you know, somebody see you need a little help, and so I'm going to see what we can do to help you out because you need to get this so you can do better, so you can be able to afford child care. You can go get you a new car. You all come on back. Oh, Tracy. Baby, you know what to put. 11, baby. Come on now, 'cause we manifested some things up in here. Thank you, Tracy, baby. Girl, you know what numbers to put. 11, baby. You hear me? 11. Y'all don't even understand, baby. The gates of heaven are open, wide open. Hell, come on here today. Good morning, Jean. So, then you got some people that halfway along the way, they figure out, you know, this ain't what I want to do. I don't want to do this no more. Or they become unserious, or, you know, this ain't what I thought it was. So everybody's not going to graduate. Then you got someone, you got to go take that state test. You went through the course. And you done passed the course, but you got to take that state test to get that big certificate where you can really walk in some doors. Everybody not going to pass it the first time. Everybody not going to get it. But I can't wait on you, because I done got mine and I done passed and I done got my certificate. I can't wait for you to retake this course over to get yours. I can't wait on you. I got to move forward. Now, I might see you later on when you come up in the medical field with me at one of the hospitals. But I can't wait on you because you had the same opportunity as me. You see what I'm saying? And there's something, you know, because you got some people that's not going to let nothing get in the way. Let me tell y'all something. When I was going to school, I didn't have to take my child to school with me because I didn't have no babysitter. But I was determined not to let anything interfere with what I had to do to make a better life for me and my children. See, it's how bad you want it. Because, see, some people don't want it bad enough. They ain't went through enough bull crap and enough junk yet to let that bull crap go that's not getting them nowhere, that's not elevating them, that's not even beneficial, that ain't even no spiritual food to their spirit. So we taking the same test together and individually. Like I was back to what I was saying, when you got a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, or whatever, you going to take a test together and you going to take one separately. You taking two different tests at one time. Who understand what I'm talking about? I don't think so. Y'all with me? Who understand what I'm talking about? See, in that classroom, y'all don't want to accord. Y'all together as a group. Y'all on the same page. Y'all, everybody trying to get that same thing. Everybody, we helping each other. I'm going to help you with the answers. You going to help me understand what I don't understand. But we got the same plan. The same agenda. But it's also a test on me, because when we get ready to go take these tests, we can't take them together. I can't sit next to you and tell you the answers, and you can't sit next to me and tell me the answers. We got to get it. But in the meantime, leading up to that, we're going to work together to help each other make sure we both pass. Come on. But now, if not, if you want to go hang out with your homeboys and go shoot pool, and while I'm at home studying, or if I want to go hang out with my homegirls and while you there studying, that ain't no... now we done got off on, we doing two separate things now. You ain't on what I'm on no more, and I can't wait on you. We start out with this plan. We said we was going to do this together. Now, you can change your mind about what you want to do at any time. So, that's what I mean. In life, you're going to take tests with whoever, whatever. You're going to have more than one test at one time. But when I get ready to go take that test, that's on me. I got to be accountable to me. You got to be accountable for you. I can't get mad at you because you don't want to study today. That's on you if you don't want to study today. I can't waste my energy telling you what you need to do. But I'm going to focus on what I need to do. Y'all ain't with me today. Y'all too quiet around here. I don't even see no hearts, no thumbs up going up. I done lost y'all somewhere. Y'all ain't with me. There we go. Talk to me now, because I talk back. Let me tell you something. Dr. Lee, I don't care what nobody said. That man taught me some valuable things. That's how I came and got. That's how I came to where I'm at today. This healing, baby, and it was long overdue. But see, while I was focused on trying to make a relationship, God said, no, you focusing on the wrong thing. Now I need for you to get these tools this man got for you, because this is what's going to help you. This is what's going to break you out of bondage. This is what's going to heal you from your past traumas. This is what's going to set you in the right path that you need to go on your spiritual journey and walking in your calling and knowing what your purpose is on this earth. Got engrossed in what you were saying, forgot about the emojis. True. So, at any time you got to realize whatever it is, if you with somebody, you see it ain't working out, it might not be meant for that. And it's okay. Don't take it to the heart. Don't be around here blowing snot. Figure out what it is that God wants you to take from that. See what God wants you to use from that. Because it's a message in everything that we do. It's a message in every day. It's a message in everyday occurrences that are happening in your life. But it's all about where you are in life. That's going to determine what you get from it and what you see. Because, see, me and you might get two different things because, see, mentally, I might be somewhere else. We're not going to see the same thing. We can see a person walking across the street. Me and you both saw them walking across the street, but see, I might see something different. You just saw a person walking across the street. But I saw a person that could barely walk, but they was determined to miss all them cars and get across that street by any means necessary. See, my vision interpretation might be different from yours because, see, I did some more down in my spirit. I did some more other things to see. See, I'm not just looking at the surface. I'm looking in between the lines. See, you got to know how to look in between the lines. A lot of us don't look in between the lines. We just look, and then we go from there. We jump off the porch from there. Now, you got to learn how to analyze and look at everything. Use discernment. Come on now. And all things ain't a bad thing. Sometimes people have to come back to the people, places, and things just to know that ain't where they supposed to be if they trying to move forward. They got to know where it takes them, and they're saying, you know what, I'm really, really done with this. Sometimes they have to revisit things that they say that they let go. Because I want to know how many times I done had to revisit some things that I should have been let go in order to say enough is enough, and this ain't what I'm going to ever do again. A lot of times. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall down, but get back up. Don't let nothing and nobody defeat you. God is hiring. All you got to do is just apply within because he's already in you. You just got to tap on and put that, say, hey, I'm ready to put my application in. God, I'm ready to surrender. I want to be on your team. He got you. I don't care what go on in life or what it looks like. You can't always be no victim. You can't always wait on people. You got to put, you make one step and God gonna do the rest. That's, that's faith. Because I'm telling you something, faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the world, but if you just sit around and say you want something to fall out the sky, it's not going to happen. What have you done to make it do that?
What's your key to the shed?
Keys to the shed? Yeah. In the house. You got to go in the house, go tell her, give them to you. She give them to you. More than likely, she probably up. Y'all understand? Understand what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all too many messages at one time. But, baby, they is coming and overflow. Now, I was feeling bad all last week because, I'm grieving and stuff. And, it's Mother's Day coming up. I miss my son and other things that I got a lot on my plate. But when I tell you, God is so awesome and so great. When you trust and believe him, he is not going to fail you. And he has shown me time and time again. Now, he did not close that door. That he got my back. My front, my side, my top, and my bottom, okay? So why would he fail me now? It ain't going to happen. So I'm going to do my part. Because faith without work is dead. I'm expecting something from God, but what have I put in place to make it happen? What did I do my part so God can do the rest? See, like I say, you make one step, then God going to do the rest. He need to see that, hey, what you going to do? How bad do you want it? You going to put something in? Because if you don't put nothing in, you doggone sure can't take nothing out. Hello, somebody. If you don't plant no seeds on no good ground, you sure won't. You will not get no good crop. You won't be planting. You won't be going to pick nothing out that garden, baby. Because you ain't planting no seeds. You ain't putting nothing in. You ain't putting nothing in. You got to do that.
She's asleep.
She's still asleep. Ask Cameron. You got to look good already. Y'all here? Y'all with me? If y'all is with me, I need y'all all to put in the comment section, amen. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning. This was another test for me, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I had to come home. This was another test for me because I'm telling y'all, my plan was not to come to Birmingham this weekend. It really was not. And I was dead set on it. But I needed this for so many more reasons than one. I posted something like that when you going through, it's not one-way process for his emotion. It sure ain't. You got to do something. I'm expecting God to do something for me, but I know I had to put some work in. And I did what I needed to do. Now all I'm going to do is wait on him. You know, I have friends sometimes, you know, when people be in certain situations and, you know, we'll help when we can. You know, and it be some people that I be really wanting to help so bad, but I can't because I have my hands tied. Heck, I need help myself. So, but you can't always say, I'm waiting on God to do this, I'm waiting on God to do that. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? When you apply at any job, you tell them what your qualifications is, and they're gonna tell you what they expect from you. And you gonna go with that right there. That determines whether you want to take that job or not. Even when you take that job, you gotta still do your part. They gonna do what they supposed to do as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do. Ain't that what the contract is all about? So that's the same way with God. He have requirements of us too. He not already told us how he got us and what he'll do for us. But he got requirements that we need to meet as well in order to receive the reward. Come on now. And that's the truth. So, if anybody's struggling with anything on today, just know, don't beat yourself up with it. If you done failed in some area, like I said, we got a lot of people dealing with addictions. All kind. It ain't got to be just about no drugs or no alcohol, honey. It can be sexual addictions, gambling, self-harming, cigarettes. That mind, y'all. Cigarettes. Come on now. Like, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I need to put them down, y'all. I do. But I be real with myself. I be tell y'all to me, I'm going to put them down, but I ain't ready yet. That's being real. That's being real. I know I need to, but I ain't going to tell you no lie. That's being real. See what I'm saying? But if you're in your heart and you know you want to quit and you want to stop doing something. Oh, good morning, Leroy. How you doing, King Leroy? And you might have slipped up. It's okay. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. You gonna fall. Get back up, brush yourself off again, and start all over. Say, Satan, you won't win today. I might have slipped, but you won't win. I'm gonna tell y'all what's funny. Dr. Lee had been clean off of his beer 6 whole months. He said, now I ain't gonna tell you no lie. The whole while I was in there, I was thinking about I want me a drink. He said, not that I needed it, but that's what I wanted. Because that's what he was, you know, his body was, you know, still ain't always done with it. It ain't always out of his system. It's a mind. It's in his, that's a mind thing. It's mental. He said, so when I did get our first though we hit, I did when it got me a bill. I said, well, at least you being honest. Hey, Phyllis. I said, honesty is the key. You kept it real with yourself. He said, yeah, and God said, go on, get your little taste. He said, but right after that, it was over. Because where I'm at now, it's sober living. He said, I'm in a sober living house. They called me. He said, and this is what I needed. I needed to be in my meetings so I can motivate others. I need me a sponsor. I ain't ready to be roaming around free and Gisa because I destroy my own self. Come on, Leroy. Come on up in here, Leroy. Leroy said, I've been clean from cocaine 4 years. Glory to God. Cold turkey, Leroy said. Because see, when it's something you want to do, you're going to do it. Some of us are stronger than others. And Leroy, let me tell you something. I commend you, baby. Because I know that is not easy. Addiction is not easy to overcome. But I know that God had to have been in your life. And see, baby, God was applying. God was hiring, and you applied within. You was tired. When you get tired, and one thing I know, when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, you'll do something different. You was ready for a change for real. You was tired. You're not going to make no changes unless you're really tired of something. When you really get tired of something, you get tired of that job and got on your nerves, and you so sick and tired of that job, you say, bump this. I don't care if I can't even pay my bill next month. I done had enough. Enough is enough. These folks mistreated me. They won't treat me right. They have doing me right on my check. Whatever it is, you get tired of it, you tired of it. Your wife, your husband, you're tired of them going out cheating on you, getting babies on you, whatever they doing. I might have been in this marriage for 25, 27 years. I'm tired of this. Over with. It's a wrap. When you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, then you'll do something different. Now, before I go, I need y'all to run them hearts up and run them thumbs up for me if y'all have enjoyed this message on today. Make sure y'all hit the like and the share, comment. And my Cash App is at the bottom, Bossy Queen 1111. I don't even want y'all to give me no stars. If you want to bless me, bless my Cash App, because I get that immediately. And they can't take nothing out of that, because they do not give us all our stars, and then they be tripping with y'all and y'all money. Y'all enjoyed this? Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I want God to do, is continuously use me. I'm telling you, because I'm supposed to act the fool this weekend. Hope some things, but I did not. God is so proud of me. And see, you know what? The devil is mad, because he said, I did not win. I did not take that victory from her. Now she going to move forward. Thank you for sharing, Angela. Good morning, Kathy. But it was something that I needed to get. Because see, I tell y'all all the time, I ain't perfect. I'm not perfect. God is still working on me. And when I was able to exert what God wanted me to exert, he's like, look at her. I'm so proud, because she get it. I get it. I understand. I see the bigger picture. It ain't always about me. And when you see people down or going through something, don't beat them up, because you just don't know what they really going through. They don't need for you to beat them up. They already beating themselves up. They need for you to motivate and give them some kind of encouragement and some comfort. But, baby, let me tell you something. The enemy is so busy. He turns us against one another and try to make it seem like one is better than the other, when it's not. We all human, baby. We all bleed the same. If you cut us, honey, all of us put our pants up and down the same way. We all sleep the same way. No different. So, don't never, ever cast judgment on others, because I'm telling you, that same situation they may be in today, you could be in it tomorrow. You could be in it in the next hour. If you see your brother, your sister that fell down because of something, then you need to tell them, hey, it's okay. Don't let this affect you or determine your life. Because I'm doing something. You can change it at any time. Anytime. I'm trying to tell you something that now, Ebony. Hey, baby. It's the truth. At any time. And they need encouragement. They don't need to be beat up more than they already going through stuff. That's why they doing what they doing, because they didn't gave up. You don't need to constantly beat them down. That ain't what time it is. The devil won't win. Say, no, I'm going to do like God do. God tell us all the time, so you done messed up today, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Then I tell you not to do that, you be like, yeah, God, you told me not to do that. But God do what God go do. He gonna bless you right again. He gonna bless you right again. You been told God, I need a certain amount of money for this bill, God. I need it. Lord, I gotta pay this bill. And Lord, if you give me this money, I'm gonna pay this bill. Bill $50. God somehow bless you with them $50. But instead of you going to pay that bill, you go out and buy you some hair. Y'all know I ain't lying. You would take big on motivation. Oh, thank you, Leroy. Running the family, baby. And get what? Then you looking stupid because that bill done came again, and you got that bill, but God gave you the money. God gave you the money to pay that bill that you asked him for, but you didn't do what you were supposed to do. I'm talking, baby. I said, God, you know, I messed up. I'm sorry. He still gives us another chance. He loves us to get it right. To get it right. And that's all, y'all. God is hiring. All you have to do is apply within. I love y'all. Make sure y'all share this message.